watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
And welcome to our last virtual Red Devil News Beat, your roundup of the day's top stories. I'm Alexa Morris. Jada Dennis, our Mid-South Beat anchor, and Sports Beat anchor, Gabriel Eskridge, join us virtually from their homes. Before we get to their stories, here's the news from around the world. A U.S. intelligence report found the Saudi Crown Prince approved the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi is the Saudi journalist who was killed and dismembered at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul in 2018. U.S. intelligence found Prince Mohammed bin Salman approved the operation to capture or kill Khashoggi. It based its assessment on the Crown Prince's control of decision-making in the kingdom, the direct involvement of a key advisor and members of his protective detail. Despite promising to punish Saudi leaders for Khashoggi's murder while campaigning, President Biden did not sanction bin Salman after the report was released. The contributions of NASA's first African-American female engineer will be hidden no more. The name Mary Jackson, one of the inspirations for the book Hidden Figures, now officially adorns the space agency's headquarters in Washington. Members of her family attended the building's renaming ceremony along with the acting NASA administrator. Jackson played a key role in the early days of NASA, doing the complex calculations that made today's space travel possible. An Australian sheep with more than 77 pounds of wool gets a trim. Baha Rock the sheep was recently found wandering around the Australian bushland before being rescued by an animal sanctuary. Baha Rock's before and after photos have gone viral online. In case you didn't know, sheep need humans to trim their wool. If it's left to grow unchecked, it's bad for their health. Now here's Jada Dennis with today's Mid-South Beat.
Good evening. The FBI is investigating a potential vaccine theft by a volunteer in Memphis. The incident occurred February 3rd at the Pipkin vaccination site. The stolen doses were already drawn into syringes and the volunteer allegedly left with them. The Shelby County Health Department did not disclose this information until the possibility of an FBI investigation came up. Elvis Presley's Gracelands resumes a free admission walk-up. Starting March 1st, visitors will be able to walk up to the meditation gardens in the mornings. It has been closed since March of last year due to the pandemic. Live performances will also make a comeback during Graceland's 4th annual Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist Weekend, March 19th through the 20th. The newest residents of the Tennessee Zoo are finally getting to know each other. The giraffe calf and zebra foal had a little play date at the Knoxville Zoo. The young animals remained in close proximity to each other and watched as the other played. The giraffes and zebras share an enclosure at the zoo that will allow the two babies to get better acquainted. Workers say that the calf and foal are doing very well. That's your look around the Mid-South. Gabriel Eskridge joins us now for our Sports Beat.
Hey GHS sports fans, am I experiencing deja vu or are the Grizzlies playing the Clippers again tonight? The next-gen Grizz dominated the Los Angeles Clippers last night with a 28-point win, the largest the Grizzlies have ever had against the Clips. This might have been the Grizzlies' best game all season. Tyus Jones also hit a career high of 20 points last night for the Grizz. The Grizzlies will look for more of the same tonight at the Forum. The WNBA has approved the sale of the Atlanta Dream. The team was formerly owned by former U.S. Senator Kelly Loeffler. Loeffler's ownership became an issue with players when she denounced the WNBA's support of Black Lives Matter, calling it divisive. Loeffler says she is proud of what she accomplished as owner and wishes the team well in its next chapter. The team's new owners include two-time women's pro basketball champion Renee Montgomery, who was the first former player to be a co-owner and executive of a WNBA team. Tiger Woods has been transferred to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center for continuing orthopedic care and recovery. Cedars-Sinai is known for its excellent sports rehabilitation program. The golf legend was initially treated at Harbor UCLA Medical Center after suffering multiple open fractures to his right lower leg in a horrific accident earlier this week. The reason for the transfer has not been released to the public yet. That's your sports beat. Alexa, back to you.
Thanks, Gabriel. Taking a look at the weather in the coming days. Grab your jacket and umbrella Saturday. It will be cloudy with a 76% chance of rain and a high of 68 degrees. Keep those umbrellas handy because the rain sticks around Sunday. There's a 96% chance of rain with a high of 68 degrees. That's it for GHS-TV's Red Devil Newsbeat. Thanks for tuning in all week.